There was a movie which released on March 17th, Mrs Chatterjee vs Norway, which referred to a legal battle between an Indian mother and Norwegian government over the custody of her son. In March 2012, Norway's child welfare agency, the Barnevernet, took custody of the children, citing concerns over the parents' ability to provide proper care for the children. Parents were feeding baby using hand and co-sleeping with them during the night. But the question is, why it matters to me? I am an Indian citizen living in USA from 8 years and also a father of 13-month-old. This video will talk about horrifying cases in USA which will blow your mind.
13-day-old daughter died while co-sleeping with her back in 2009.
This video is about list of things that we need to consider while parenting when we are residing in foreign countries, and in my case it's USA. This video will also talk about the solution of this matter of the children being taken away from their parents. I am Mahol creator and I welcome you to this video, why child can be taken away from us in USA. Indians represent the second largest US immigrant group after Mexicans and ahead of Chinese and Filipinos. The 2.7 million Indian immigrants living in the United States as of 2021 made up of 6% of total foreign-born population, and the numbers continue to grow. Out of this 2.7 million, in 2021 about 25.69% of the Indian population fell into 0 to 14 year category. But why am I telling you this? It's because parents of these 25.69 children are at higher risk if they don't follow certain rules stated by CPES, Child Protection Services, a branch of state which protects children in USA. Mother and father can lose custody if mother or father possesses a risk to the child's safety and security. Let's compare this with India and USA. Number 1, hitting. In most of the cases, at least in my childhood, most of the Indian parents used to hit or spank their child. But you know what? This was done purely to discipline the child. मैंने भी कई दफा मार खाई है और मुझे लगता है कि मेरे मॉम डैड ने मुझे मारा था just to discipline me. In USA, you cannot hit a child. You can spank a child, but it could be challenging. Let's see abuse cases now. It is estimated that at least 1 in 7 children in USA has experienced child abuse and or neglect in the past year. Case 1. Ashley Dack always volunteered to help babysit people's kids. Everyone thought that Ashley was one of the best babysitters around. Dack would consistently send pictures and texts to her boyfriend Patrick of her sexual assaults on the children she was babysitting. Case 2.
It starts with June 30th, when Vian and his wife went to Summerfest, where he drank a few beers. At his Milwaukee home the next morning, he got up with a hangover to change his 21-day-old daughter's diaper when he had an urge. He told investigators he wanted to squeeze the baby tightly, and he did. The complaint says he squeezed the child with so much force that her face turned red and eyes became bloodshot.
I don't say that there are no bad cases in India, but the things do not come out so easily as they come out in USA. Number 2, you cannot leave a child in car unattended. ऐसा rules we don't have it in India, but right now in India we have strong helmet वाले rules, and I think in near future ऐसा rule आ सकता है.
It was a desperate attempt to save this baby locked inside this hot car.
It was a very stressing situation.
Artie Mullah works at London Jewelers, which is where the car was parked. He captured it on video. By the time police got the baby out, Mullah says the baby was red in the face and crying hysterically.
The baby was left unattended in the hot car for 59 minutes.
यूएस में कभी दफा ऐसा लगता है तुम लोग जब अकेले बेबी को लेके जाते हो कि तुम लोग को कुछ पिकअप करना है, जैसे कि कॉफी पिकअप करना है, डोनट पिकअप करना है, तुम लोग को लगता है कि ये काम सिर्फ 1 मिनट में हो सकता है, तो इसके लिए मैं बेबी को कार सीट से क्यों निकालूं और उधर लेके जाओ क्योंकि बाहर वेदर भी एकदम खराब है. तो ऐसे मन में आता है, बट यू कैन नॉट लीव child in car alone unattended. Number 3, you cannot force feed a child. कई दफ़ा क्या होता था मेरे चाइल्डहुड में, मैं खाना नहीं खाता था, मैं सिर्फ ब्रेस्ट मिल्क पीता था ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा. सो समटाइम्स माई पेरेंट्स, माई फैमिली मेम्बर्स, एक्सटेंडेड जो फैमिली मेम्बर्स रहते हैं, दे यूज्ड टू फोर्स मी सो दैट आई कैन आई शुड हैव फूड. बट you cannot force feed a child in USA.
Daycare workers have been charged, accused of force feeding children against their will. To page
Number 4, you cannot co-sleep with a child. This might sound funny, लेकिन 1990s की बात है. मैं चौल में रहता था और मैं, मेरी मॉम और डैड और मेरी बहन और मेरी अजी रहती थी. तो अजी बाहर सोती थी और अंदर वाले रूम में हम लोग चारों जन एक ही बेड में सोते थे, क्योंकि घर इतना छोटा था. मतलब एक्सप्लेन करना है तो हमारा जितना किंग साइज बेड था उतना ही डबल हमारा घर था. In USA there is no written law, but doctors do not recommend co-sleeping.
We are concerned about co-sleeping and the possible increased risk of SIDS and suffocation, particularly in home.
And the reason is it increases the risk of SIDS and suffocation. SIDS means sudden infant death syndrome. Parents or objects like pillows or blankets may unknowingly roll onto a baby at night, leading to injury, suffocation or death. But the question is, who reports such activities to the Child Protection Services? This is reported to CPS by home babysitters, neighbors, teachers, doctors, or anyone who come in direct contact with the children. But the follow-up question is, do CPS have rights? And CPS have rights to investigate reports even if they are false, meet with your child without your permission, remove your children from the home, and put them in a foster care or care to take care of the children. Now coming to the solution part, is there any way for us, like we people living in foreign countries, can do anything about these rules? Yes, there is way, and I will refer you to this quote: when in Rome, be like Roman. I think it is important for us to adapt the foreign customs and behave like other people do in this country. What do you think, guys? Leave your comment, leave your thought, and thanks for watching this vlog.